how can you show that you have style if everything is already planned? You know, then you don't have anything to do. You cannot show your talent. Everything is already organized, like the German. Kant used to say for the German, there is one rule in life, obey. But because they have created the best system, so they don't just obey because they pass it. They create the best system, and after that they can relax, they just obey the system, right? Italian, they hate the system. Why? Because they cannot show how creative they are. So when everything goes wrong, when you know, well, why do you pay taxes? It's ridiculous. Italians are very clever about that. Of course, there is always a way to go around things. So I don't make any judgment. I'm not telling you one culture is better than another. But I think it's very interesting to understand that every culture has a different set of glasses. So that's what I learned from my autistic children, among other things. And another thing that I want to share with you is that I discovered that there is a very special moment to imprint in your mind what these words mean. So there is a moment, the first time you discover about quality, the first time you discover about excellence, the first time you discover about luxury, the first time you discover about love. I mean, there's always a first time. You never get a second chance to have a first experience, right? Makes sense, right? Now, the first experience is going to create some mental connection that you're going to keep using for the rest of your life, you see? So, being aware of this first connection is very, very powerful. Let me give you one example. I studied quality in America at the time I was working with Archetype and many other companies. And we discovered that the first time you experience quality in America is when something doesn't work. So then it's a negative first experience. Why? Because we Americans believe that things should be working. That's simple, right? But when something doesn't work, wow, this is bad quality. And then you're upset about something. So the first experience of quality is negative. At the time when I worked on that, it was a big trend. Everybody was into training and quality, and they say, this is a fad, it's not going to last. I mean, nobody does quality anymore. Nobody cares, right? Wow, interesting. Because somewhere we don't want, I mean, if I'm the boss, and I call you and I say, hey Joe, come to my office. I want to speak with you about quality. Oh, he may say, what did I do wrong? What is bad? You say, why? Because negative, so it means bad quality. And then if you come and say, I say, close the door, that, I've done the code for doors, by the way. Very interesting, code for doors in America. Listen, this hotel has what I call quality doors. Why? Because they speak the right language. Doors speak. And if they don't speak right, then we don't feel good about these doors. So they wanted to make a door that doesn't make any noise. Wrong. The door is to tell you I'm closed. So I left my room and just let the door, and the door said, tugudung. That's the noise. Tugudung, not tung. Tugudung, 3. That's the way a door that is good and high quality should speak to you. You close the door, tugudung, I'm fine. But the door that says, you go back and you say, it doesn't work. You know? So that was for Simpson door in Seattle, Simpson door. They wrote once an article about that. So we had special laboratory training to make sure that we can teach to the door how to speak right. Of course, you know, how to organize all the elements, but to make sure that, and we tested that, and it was amazing. You know, I know a lot of people do research, spend a lot of money on research, and they have scientific answers to wrong questions. How interesting it is. Huh? Fantastic. Nobody thought about asking, hey, how, you know, I'm going to sell this door. Is my door speaking the right language? Nobody was even aware of that before. Whoa, interesting, right? So that's what I think fascinating, is to discover through the first imprint, what is the first structure, the mental structure that you put in your mind, and then is going to pre-organize everything that you're going to do for the rest of your life.